Yeah, just wanted to let y'all know I just dropped 6 puppies, you know, and I got another bitch contracting right now, all AKC. I got 3 Northern Bulldogs left. Well, actually 2. I got 2 Northern Bulldogs left. You gotta understand this. But we got 3 on the yard. And we got 2 litters on the way. Matter of fact, we got 1 litter here and 1 on the way. 2 AKC French Bulldog litters here. Puppies available. They going all over the district. We don't ship outside our district. Gotta understand this. You better find somebody with an ID in our district if you want a puppy from us. Yeah. Or you better find a family member of mine you close to. Other than that, you can't get one. Sorry about that, buddy. But check. This is the 11th or I don't know. I done lost track. But we got Bulldog litters, English Bulldog litters, AKC, French Bulldog litters, AKC. We've been doing this. We don't lie and say we got breeds of dogs. We don't. We don't lie and pretend like we big breeders when we not. We really do this. AKC papers and pedigree in hand. Year after year, litter after litter. You gotta understand this, people. Some of these guys, they talk about masters of all bulldogs and the mastiffs. And then they go get a French mastiff 3 years ago, and they still ain't had no puppies. People gotta recognize the real. If you real, if you not real, you won't recognize it. Gotta understand that. If you not real, you won't recognize it. Real recognize real. When you guys see somebody with a mastiff for 3 years and they ain't had a litter, you know he don't know nothing about the breed. Numbers don't lie, people. Men and women do. We're gonna keep this live short. Some of these people that will pay for views, pay for views, pay, just to look like they're doing numbers. You gotta understand that some people will fake the funk and do it for show. See, people, if I upload a video and it don't get no attention, it don't get no views, then it don't get no views. We ain't on here looking for clout on YouTube. We don't sell dogs on YouTube. But if somebody's in our district and they contact us from YouTube, we will send them a dog. They are available. We're gonna push our brand. We're gonna push our brand. We're gonna push our brand. I don't care if it's on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, T-shirt. We putting it out there. YouTube, we putting it out. And we don't care how it looks. Straight up, we don't care what nobody gotta say. We gonna do this shit how we do it. We've been doing it our way. We don't care what they say. People gotta understand this. To all the angry people in the comments, obviously, I still keep having puppies, so obviously I know what I'm doing. These dogs ain't just disappearing. We're gonna get them into good homes. Shout out to all the new homeowners who got my puppies. Shout out to the new homeowners who got my puppies for the last 10 years. We know these dogs only last 9 to 10 years, man. Shout out to all the people who come back and get another dog from me and don't go to anybody else. I see people in California, up in Lancaster, lying their dogs' ages on their yard just to make it seem like they've been doing it for a long time. All it is embarrassing. You haven't had any growth. You're still producing mud. This is what people got to understand. When it comes to these dogs, if you want to do it for real, you got to have American Kennel Club pedigree. I'm just keeping it real. If you don't have American Kennel Club pedigree, man, just understand. Possibly you got a hybrid dog. If you got American Bully, you got a hybrid dog. Gotta understand that. If you got IOEBA, you got a hybrid dog. That includes the old English Bulldogs, the old English Bulldoggies, the Levitt Bulldog, hybrid dog, the Bully, hybrid dog, Nano Bully, Pocket Bully, Micro Bully, XL Bully, Standard Bully, hybrid dogs. Now, when you want to get into the AKC lane, then you got something where people they specialize in purebred dogs. Now, would you take a look at a lot of these guys? Let me give you 2 kennels for an example, 3 kennels. Working line canine. Patterdale Terrier is not an AKC dog. Bando for life. Band doggies. Not an AKC dog. OREBA. American Bulldog. Not an AKC recognized purebred dog yet. So these guys are 3 amateurs who try to come out a legend who's got AKC litter, mastiff after mastiff after mastiff. Mastiff litter after mastiff litter after mastiff litter at home. No AI. All of my shits is butt to butt. You gotta understand this. Some of these people was listening to the OREBA dude, and he was telling people that French Bulldogs gotta get AIs. Then here comes the legend. I thought I'd share some shit with y'all, and I showed y'all natural breeding after natural breeding after natural breeding from 2019 till now, all on YouTube. So the difference between me and these niggas is that I could take these dogs, like the French Bulldog, and breed them naturally. And not only can I breed them naturally, but I whelp them naturally at home. That's another thing the ORKC was teaching that was false. There's a lot of false prophets. There's a lot of false prophets in this dog shit. I showed them you don't need a C-section with French Bulldogs. If you know how to breed healthy and if you know how to tend to the mother, you don't need it. Now, I am the legend of all Bulldogs, and I approve this message. The numbers don't lie, people. We got videos with millions of views. We got videos with tens and 20s and 30s and 40s of thousands of views doing this. These dudes, man, they can't compete. No way, no shape or form. They don't specialize in rare breeds. These guys got basic dogs, man. Basic dogs. If you got an American Pit Bull Terrier, you got a hybrid dog. That's the bottom line. People are mad at that. Some people are uneducated, like the ORKC papers and pedigree registry. They are uneducated when it comes to pit bulls, and here's why. You listen to people talk. They say Eli got this in it. Kobe got this in it. Red noses is Irish Reds. There is no blue nose. Um, So-and-so don't got pit bulls. He got something, something, something cross. So what people don't understand is they got multiple bloodlines that was bred for the pit. Multiple bloodlines, multiple dogs crossed, mainly bulldogs and terriers crossed to go into the box. Some people they don't comprehend. There was not just one type of terrier. There was not just one type of bulldog. Some people use American Bulldog. Some people use uh, Old English Bulldog. Some people used all kind of shit. Jag Terriers. Some people used Jack Russell Terriers. Some people used Patterdale Terriers. Some people used different types of terriers. Some people use Staffordshire Terriers. Some people use Staff Bull Terriers. But these was the ingredients they was putting together for the box, for the pit. All right. There was no one type of dog that was putting in there. It went off weight. And some people really didn't even care about the weight. They would still do it. It was about who wins or lose. That's what pit bull is about. Gameness. That's what made a pit bull a pit bull. It wasn't the look. It wasn't the head. It wasn't none of that. It was about game. And people got to understand this. People were putting different dogs together for gameness in the pit. All right, and they were matching dogs for the sport, for the money, for the papers and pedigree. All the dogs looked different because those was different bloodlines people was creating. Gotta understand this. All of the dogs looked different because those was the people's bloodlines they was creating. Some people was using different shit to put it in the pit to act like a bull. I am the legend of all bulldogs, and I approve this message. Some people was putting all types of shit together to make it win in the pit. It didn't go off looks. It went off win and loss. Wins and loss. That's what it went off. It went off wins and it went off losses. In the pit where the dogs acted like bulls. Some people, they get caught up in this a little bit too much. They think a pit bull is a purebred dog when it's not. We understand this. The game bred APBT was made in so many ways that it will never be a purebred. There are too many bloodlines to say that it's one breed. Let me say it again for the slow people because they don't comprehend in their heads that there are so many bloodlines they can't call it one breed. The American Pit Bull Terrier is not a recognized purebred dog, people. Some people, they don't understand that the purebred registry does not recognize the American Pit Bull Terrier for the simple fact that so many dogs was crossed together to make all of them multiple bloodlines that it's not a purebred dog. But some people, they will sit back and just sound like idiots. They will sound like real morons. They will sound like rookies when they would say So and so don't got pit bulls. I ain't gonna say none of these niggas' names, but so and so don't got real pit bulls. He got da 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 da. Like, that's the ingredients, bruh. It was in the pit. It was acting like a bull. That's what made it a pit bull, you moron. People cross dogs together to create an ingredient that was more game than the dogs it would go against. You gotta understand this. People didn't give their sauce out. Everybody was putting their own shit together to match it. What made it a pit bull was that it was being matched. Not because of the way it looked, not because of the size of the head. This is what people gotta comprehend. It was a pit bull because it was in the pit. I am the legend of all bulldogs, and I'm gonna keep this short, and I'll prove this message. People don't understand dogs. They better listen to me, and I'll teach them. I ain't never reaching. Always teaching, never reaching. Keep the shit 100 even when I'm blunted. These niggas mad, man. We keep the shit 100 and make them sad all day and night. You know we keep it right, man. These niggas get mad when we spit facts. These niggas ain't nothing but facts. That's facts. We gone. 365. Non-stop, all day, every day, 24/7. Word up. Now that's facts about the pit bull terrier. We gone.